What's going on, guys? How we doing? Talon, welcome in. Charisse, how's it going? Matt, how's it going? Olivia, welcome in. Lottie, hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, Kaylee just spilled water all over a, what are those called? She spilled water all over one of the, like, outlet extensions. I have to make sure there's not going to be an electrical fire. What a way to start a stream. DC, welcome in. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I just moved the entire scene. Okay. Guys, we're doing some creative test building today. Look, we've been locked in on the hardcore, and I've loved every second of it. But, we need to lock in. We need to figure out what we're building next. Bot Hacker, welcome in. Where's your mega build you redeemed on Twitch? Oh, that's true, Matt. That's true. Islamel, welcome in. Dude, I haven't streamed in, like, what has it been? A week? 10 days? 10 days or something like that. Because I've been editing. I've been locked in on editing. We finally got the video out, which is super exciting. And you guys seem to be really enjoying it. So I'm going to be planning. We're going to start planning the creative build probably within the next couple of weeks too. We're going to bounce back. If you guys don't know, I'm going to be building a storage system for the next episode of the hardcore series. So I need to figure out what storage system I'm going to be, building. But today we're going to be creative planning for season 3 of Wandercraft, which is the content creator SMP that I'm in. The video is a W, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do a collab with Cryptozoology. I'm good, dude. Just kind of doing my own thing until Wandercraft season 3 happens, and then we're gonna be locked in on that and the hardcore series. So I won't have any additional time to do anything like that. Your editing style for the past couple of episodes is fire. Yo, Wizard, thank you, dude. I'm learning. I'm trying to be a better editor. Like, I'm trying, okay? It's not perfect. There's some issues that I have with it, but I'm glad that you're enjoying them. I really appreciate that. Wicked, welcome in. How we doing? Jean-Paul, welcome in. I'm doing good, user. How you doing? So this is... What are we thinking about this? I think I'm cooking with it, bro. Look, say what you will. I think I'm cooking with this one. I really do. It's a lot more, I guess, abstract than the style I would normally build in. I'm basing it off a reference photo, which I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the reference. Where am I from? I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Glowing, and then we'll put fixed. Right, so this is the reference photo that I'm basing it off of. It's just not as colorful, right? That's like the only thing. But that's fine. We're going to be playing with shaders, so the shaders will make it more colorful. But I actually really like it. I like it a lot. This is my first windmill too. We need to work on that today. Wither School Farm anytime soon in the hardcore world. I don't know if I really need any more beacons at the moment. So we'll see. I like the windmill. Yeah, dude, the windmill's super cool. We're not done with it. I also like this part. I put chickens inside of it, and then I name tagged them, and then I connected leads to the roof to kind of make it look like this is powering the house. It's giving the house some power. I like it. I did see the solar eclipse. Yeah, I did see it. I did. Okay, but either way, I think most of the exterior for this is done, to be honest. So we could either move on to the interior, or we could potentially work on something else. I do want to try to build some custom trees today too, because I started working on some custom oak trees earlier today, or earlier this week. I want to start working on some oak trees, so I think we're gonna do that for a little bit. Hassan, welcome in, dude. How we doing? I do have some reference photos as well, which we're gonna take a look at here. I think I want to do some oak trees. I want to try to get some oak trees done. I think that would be super cool. Rad, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the go pop. Appreciate you. Taking notes from you. Talon's been watching for 5 consecutive streams. I'm literally your biggest fan. I think the only other person that would outdo you on that, Talon, is Josh, who's at like 180. Bro. Reese, welcome in, dude. Smeeker, how's it going? Settings reveal. I'm just using default settings with better clouds. I've never seen Wandercraft. Could you describe what it's like? So, Wandercraft is it's a content creator SMP. There is a diamond-based economy, and it's just a bunch of builders. You know, we have some pranksters too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Season 3 is really gonna be it's gonna be the season, you know. So I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna have some videos dropping on it, of course. Getting betrayed by... This is true. Matt's also been in here for a while. He's not wrong. This is true. What are you building? We're working on some custom trees today. And probably some other stuff. We're probably going to work on the windmill over there. Some custom trees. What else? Probably mossy cobblestone and tough walls, I'm guessing. We're going to need... Very excited to get better at building myself. Dude, honestly, like, I wouldn't even say I'm that crazy of a builder, you know? Like, I've been able to build some cool stuff, but I still have a lot of progress to make. Like, a ton of progress. Windmill looks low-key fire. Thank you, dude. I was actually pretty happy with the windmill, I'm not gonna lie. I liked how I used, so if you look over here, I used like the shelves here because you can't do vertical slabs, so it's kind of a little substitute for it, but I like it. If you look at the reference photo, I think it's pretty accurate with the orange. Obviously I still have to texture it. We have to change out all the white wool and texture it up. I think it's gonna look cool. I mean, for me, I think that's cool. Oh, thank you, dude. But yes, trees. I am terrible at trees, by the way. So, I mean, spruce trees, I feel like I have down pretty well. Like, I think my spruce trees are pretty solid. You know? I like them. Maybe they're not the best, but I do like them a lot. The one thing that's going to be a challenge is oak trees. What's up, Rad? Mojang cooked with the shelves. They really did. I'm also super excited about the cushions. Yeah, I'm super excited about the cushions. Because you could do a lot of crazy stuff with them. I don't think, yeah, no. So I don't have the cushions right now, but you can do really cool like window designs with the cushions. I'm super excited to mess around with that. I think this might be too high. Slendy, welcome in, dude. I heard you can make LED screens. You can make LED screens. Yeah, I saw that too, but I don't know if they patched it or not. They might have. I don't know if that was like an intentional thing. What's up, Slendy? I need some help. Does anyone... Nah, we don't do that. We most of us have paid for Java. I think this needs to be like that. But it kind of... I'm looking at this reference photo. I guess I can pull it up. I'll show you guys what I'm using here. Talon, welcome in, dude. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate it. Let me see. I guess we could put this here. So this is what I'm working towards at the moment. So actually, you know what we might do? We might try to bring this up, or kind of maybe like curve it a little bit here. And then here we could also... This is much better. Already, this is much better. Just eating breakfast. What are we having for breakfast, dude? What resource packs do you use for the Elytra? Because it looks fire. I don't use any resource packs for the Elytra. My cape gives the Elytra this effect. It's the Moonlight Trails cape. Don't ask me how much I spent on it. Bro, don't ask. I might be too far out. So maybe we go like this. And then we could do probably some trapdoors to kind of give it that like branch vibe. Harmony, welcome in. Probably start with the branches and the trunk at the ground with stairs and slabs. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit. For this one, I'll probably just add like a wall. I probably won't do too much. So I want it to be, if you look at the reference, it's kind of like the trunk's very short and then it branches off. There's 4 different branches to it. So we obviously have to modify it, but we'll figure it out. And then I'm doing good, Harmony. Why'd you copy my tree build off Pinterest? Well, I'm just using it as a reference. I'm not really... This isn't a Minecraft tree, if you can't tell. I'm just looking at it as a reference. It's a reference photo. I don't know. Do we feel like this might be too small of an oak tree? I think we could have different sized oak trees though, right? Yeah, we can do different sizes. We do a couple. Let's go ahead and add some wool now. Hold on. There's probably a better way to build trees, but this is how I've kind of been doing it. I'm not the best at building trees either. I just want to put that out there. But I definitely try. I definitely try. I try to leave it like gapped for the oak trees. I try to leave at least one gap. And we'll change the wool to leaves as well at some point. Just asks us to teach you. I think we're going to be building different style trees. They're meant to be big. I think you can have small oak trees and like super large oak trees. So I think we're going to do some variations for sure. What's up, Zutz? How we doing, bro? Been grinding the YouTube. Let's go, dude. We're just gonna have to trust the process on this. I think we trust the process. We'll start forming it. We could always extend these branches too. Whether I stream? Do it, bro. Dude, I haven't streamed. I've been so focused on my YouTube video that I have not streamed in like, I don't know, 10 days, something like that. I just have not had time to. But the YouTube video is done, which means my schedule's open again. I'm gonna have to move this though. Okay, this has gotta go. That's gotta go. That's too much. Well, we can leave that. We'll see. Maybe glass panes. Well, all right. We're not using the lime green wool as the leaves. It's just a temporary placement block right now. I'm going to change these out. So what I do is I use wool to just get the basic shape. And then I go here and I choose birch leaves. And then I add the birch leaves. Oh, I selected the wrong thing. There we go. What's up, Gold? Something like that. This is a huge learning process for me, by the way. Like, I am not very good at trees yet. I also think I need to turn off the bushy leaves texture pack too. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Gold. What you need trees for if you're building a storage system. Well, so we're not creative planning for the storage system at the moment. We're just kind of messing around with the like creative building in general. I want to have like some assets that I can use later on if I ever need anything, you know, for my builds. So I don't have to build everything. Like for example, like if I want to use trees, I'm going to already have, you know, a bunch of trees built. So I kind of just want to figure out that first. Like I want to get assets. Like I want trees, I want boulders, I want rocks, so I can use them in the future. Ratley, welcome in. Thank you for the gifts. I just watched your newest video today. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Is there a way to fix the leaves? I feel like the leaves are not see-through leaves. No, I do want them see-through, but I don't want them quality. I don't know. I feel like the leaves look weird, no? Is there a way for me to change my leaf quality settings? Yo, see you later, Slendy. Have a good one. I thought there was a setting for it. Bushy leaf. I have bushy leaves through vanilla tweaks. I just turn it off when I'm building trees, so that it looks, you know, I can figure out how to make it look good without it first. I swear there was a leaf setting. Details maybe. And nether. Fancy leaves? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to make them fancy because I feel like the quality of them, if you look, like, I don't like that, you know? I don't like that you can kind of see, like, it just looks weird to me. They look weird. Josh, welcome in. I'm not good at PvP, bro. No worries, dude. That's why you gotta play. You can search. Yeah, I just searched it, though. Nothing's popping up. Block transparency determines what approach is used to make translucent blocks look correct, even when they intersect or have unusual shapes, such as waterlogged stained glass panes, basic. No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't know where this would be. Unless I'm just blind. Yeah, I could show you. Is this how they look normally? No, because they look empty. Usually they don't. Or am I tripping? I'm like 90% sure they look a little weird right now. Is it connected textures? I don't think so. The connected faces are invisible. That's why. How do I turn that? Is it actually connected textures? I'm slightly sure. I don't know if that, I don't think that did anything. Dang, Josh, you're super close to the mega build, bro. Renly, what's up, dude? I wish I knew what setting that was. I think it's just the way you have the leaves bundled. Well, even when they're individual, it's like that. See? You can like see, I don't know. See, the other side of the block is invisible. I don't like that. It makes it look super weird. Too complicated to understand. I built my first storage system, automatic storage system, a couple months ago, and it was super complicated. Google says graphics settings under video. Video settings, general performance. I don't see graphics, not animations. Render maybe? No, I don't think render. Usually it's under quality or general. Weathered effect, see-through leaves. There we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. I did this same thing earlier. Can search through settings in the top left. Yeah, no, I searched it, but it's not. I searched leaves, and it's the only thing that's here is the see-through leaves. And if I turn that off, it does that, and I don't. That's not what I want at all. Extras? Not extras. Maybe it's under performance? I could check performance. Weather effects, see-through leaves. Improved transparency. No, not that. Search fancy. No, that didn't help anything. How you been? I've been pretty good, dude. Yeah, we've been chilling. I don't think that helped. Interesting. Okay. Because I think if I put shaders on... Yeah, shaders fixes it, I think. No, it doesn't. But obviously it looks a lot better. Hello from Pakistan. What's up, dude? Makes the game look like some Battleground mobile game. Yeah, I know. And I don't want to rely on... Like, I love bushy leaves. I will be using bushy leaves. But I don't want to rely on bushy leaves. You know what I mean? Like, I want the trees to look good without bushy leaves. So I would love to figure this out at some point. Yeah, we started stream like 20 minutes ago. Might have to be on the home screen. Love your work. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Fluid shaping, fluid culling. Why such a low GUI scale? I have it on 3. I don't know. It's just my preference. I've tried other ones, but I think anything higher than 3 is just not my thing. Update. Fast. Shade mode, vanilla. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting. What you found wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to the bushy leaf texturing. Maybe this is just how vanilla leaves look. I don't know. But for me, it looks strange. This definitely looks too boxy. It's coming together, though. We're shaping it. Maybe only birch leaves look like this. Good point. No. It like hides the other... You see, the other side of these leaves is... I don't think this is vanilla. I don't think that's vanilla. Either way, we're going to go back in and add like... I'm going to add spruce leaves on the inside of this. Just to kind of, you know, give it some sort of shading at least. So it'll look a lot more full once we're done. I just want to get the outside of it, you know, textured up. Remind me of... Oh, dude, that's a huge dub. Yeah, I love Sinnoh's work, dude. He's probably actually one of the YouTubers I watch the most right now. This part we need to work on too. Animations do not work well with all of JTS extensions. I haven't had any issues. I lack probably just as much building experience, dude. There's levels to this, and I'm towards the bottom for sure. I mean, it's just a lot of like practice and perfecting. You know, it's a ton of work to build. My favorite hardcore YouTuber, probably Linksy. He's more of a streamer, but I would say Linksy. He has the most impressive world, I think. I stream on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Okay, I don't think this looks bad. This doesn't look bad at all, actually. Oh, but fence is a good idea. Usually I do that. I forgot. I must have forgot to. I don't think this looks that bad. I really don't. Yeah, once we enable bushy leaves, it's going to look much better for sure. But like when you stand away, let me enable shaders too. I think shaders allows us to see the leaves better. So I might actually build this with shaders on. Because I'm having a hard time like seeing the shader. Like, okay, so for example, right, this part we need to bulk out a little bit. It's way too, it's really wonky, you know? But I think if we keep going at this pace, we're gonna find something that sticks. I'm gonna sprinkle in some acacia for the, or some azalea for the highlights, and then probably some spruce. Did you see the solar eclipse? I did. Coda, explain? What do you mean, Matt? This is peak. Thank you, MF. Appreciate you. I don't know if we're at peak levels yet, but we're working on it. Ah, here. That looks weird. So if we add some azalea, maybe towards the edges a little bit, just to give it some highlights. And then we sprinkle in some spruce, maybe. I don't hate it. But I do think it looks a little... To be honest, I don't think we overthink it. I think it looks pretty solid. It's a little small though, so we're going to have to build some bigger ones. Explain the manslaughter from the video. All right. Look, dude, like... I can only have so many entities in my world before it starts lagging, all right? And I had a ton of villagers, and I knew I was going to be making more, so I had to take them out in the most moral way possible. I just had to get rid of them. I'm doing good, Vanko. How are you? I think the issue is that this is just too small. I think that's what the issue is. So I think if we do this again, but on a larger scale, it might look better. It might look better. Great man, love the series. Thank you, Vanko. So far behind in the series, you got to catch up, dude. We're gonna be dropping a 1,000 days video some point soon, probably, so you should have some time to catch up from that. I'm trying to figure out, I think we should move this for sure. Maybe like that. Maybe we put this here. Zero, welcome in. How we doing? Thank you for the heart me. not a fan of this. I think I'm gonna need to make these plots bigger too. Yeah, these plots need to be way bigger. Batman, welcome in, dude. Okay. How would I guess we could probably... We're gonna have to move this one for sure. Let's get that out of here. And then if I clone this... We're gonna have to make these spots larger. I don't think it's gonna work for trees, for oak trees specifically. So these plots are gonna have to change. Okay, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $41. What's up, Sammy? Right now we're building assets. I'm building assets. Okay. $31. Are you gonna make a mod pack video about your top favorite mods and resource packs? Probably not. That's not really. I'm more of like I do like let's play style content. I don't really do mod pack reviews or anything. But I do have a I am working on getting like an official mod pack through Modrinth for my hardcore mod pack. So I will most likely be that hopefully will get approved soon. We'll see. It's been a while. How are you? I'm doing honestly pretty good. I've just been busy with the hardcore series, so I haven't really been streaming a whole lot. But I'm back streaming again. I think I missed like 10 days or so worth of streams. So we gotta get back to it. All right, these plots might be big enough for trees. Maybe too big. Go ahead and clone this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, dude, I'm happy to be back. I'm excited. I have a lot of plans for some upcoming builds that I'm going to be working on. So I think today we're working on just some Wandercraft stuff and like assets and trees and things like that. And then probably within like the next week or so, once we have a couple of my Wandercraft videos or my couple of my Wandercraft builds planned, I'm going to head over to working on my storage system for the hardcore world. Right now I'm struggling figuring out what storage system I'm gonna go with. That's like my dilemma right now. You know Demon Joe? I have seen Demon Joe's videos, yes. What are your plans for your hardcore world? Well, the next project I have planned, it's not going to be as big of a project as my last episode, but it's going to be a storage system. So the build's still going to be pretty big. It's just not going to be as it's not going to be as many blocks to collect. Which is going to be nice because last episode was like 150k blocks or something like that. It was an insane amount of blocks. I don't like that very much. Make a normal big wooden house and a moss roof for the storage system. So my plan for the storage system, I'm actually going to be doing like a Mayan temple. Yeah, it's going to be like Mayan temple vibes. That's what I'm going for the storage system. I already have the idea for it. I just need to execute it, you know? Okay. If you get to wish for one thing, what would it be? No idea, bro. I don't know. Favorite song artist right now? Dude, I've been listening to a lot of like everything recently. I haven't been listening to like anything specific. So I don't know if I have like a favorite artist now, like at this very second. Maybe Gray, just Gray. Let's see. We could probably sprinkle these in over here too. I didn't even think about that. I don't know where we would do it though. Jello, welcome in. How we doing? Eloisa, how's it going? MD, welcome in. How are we doing today, everybody? That might be too big, actually. It's gonna be a huge tree. This might be too much. His songs are so... Oh, I don't know if I probably have. I don't know. What kind of music do they make? I saw the hardcore. That was the best video I've ever seen. Yo, thank you, bro. I think this needs to come out more. It's like everything's too close. It's too close to the tree, you know? Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's a little bit better, but this needs to be taller. We might be onto something. How would you suggest to make a profile picture and banner for YouTube? I use Canva. Yeah, I just used Canva, and I just did a text with my name, a little duck that I've already had, and then someone made fan art for me. So that's what I used as well, some fan art. I think for the overall shape, this might be good for the shape of it. And then if I need to, we can like... Am I cooking with this or no? If it looks trash, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, dude. Trees have always been like, I've never built custom trees like this before. Like, this is like probably the first time I'm really actually diving into the custom tree game in Minecraft. Organics in general have it's always been something I've struggled with, but I want to get better, you know? So I'm probably going to look back on these builds in like couple months and be like, these are terrible. What was I thinking? Why'd you guys let me do this? But you know, it's a process. You live and you learn, or whatever they say. I really like the shape of this tree already, though. I am liking it quite a bit. It's coming together. Add some lime stained glass and lime glazed terracotta along to make it look better. Well, I'm not going to be using this lime wool here. A good thing about custom trees, you can't mess up. Exactly. We're just shaping it, you know? It's not going to look good right now, but after like 20 minutes of us messing with the leaves and the branches, it'll look fine. Like, we'll get it there. Riddy, welcome in, dude. How we doing? We'll get there. I don't like that that fence connects, though. I'm not going to lie. But it won't connect to the leaves. It's not going to connect. Tree's fine, but the leaves are the problem? Well, I mean, we're just starting to place them now. The lime wool is just a placeholder block, guys. Like, I'm not going to use lime. Oh, nice, Riddy. Congrats on 7K. Dude, thank you, bro. Yeah, we hit 7K yesterday, and today we're at, what, 7.2 already? Which is crazy. It's insane. Okay, this is rough. This one's rough. So this definitely needs to be brought out a lot more. I feel like these trees are like insanely difficult to see. See you later, user. Like, this is why I haven't been building with the leaves, because I feel like I just can't, I can't see it. Like, I can't see, I don't get a clear picture of where I need to place the new leaves at. That's why we need to use this, because we can get a better, like a shape for it, you know? Okay. Like this can come out one. This one could, I think we leave that there actually. Bring this down, this one up. I don't like this part though. No, I'm not a fan of this. I feel like it needs to be more rounded. Yeah, like over here specifically. I think we need a branch this way. There might be too, like the blocks might be too low. That could also be the problem. That looks better. Wait, this looks a little bit better. Not great, but better. For sure better. And this, I think... Wait a minute. Well, how do we feel about this? I don't think this is too bad. I think the shape's fine. It kind of gives it like a canopy, and it's curved a little more. It's not as boxy. Maybe I just need to add a few more blocks here and there. All right, let's test it. First, let me clear my selection and then reselect it. And then we're gonna go with the birch leaves. Oh! Wait! That looks good! That looks good! I think we could do this. It might be a little too tall. So we just bring this down here. And then... Wait! I don't think that looks bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Maybe bring this out one. And then up one more. Like that. Dude. Yo. Be honest, did I cook with this? I think it looks better. Looks great. I mean, obviously I knew the wool was going to throw it off a little bit, but all things considered, I think this looks significantly better than what we were just working with. And all I did was add the leaves. Now we got to go back in and add like the finer details. But like, come on. That's not a bad oak tree, dude. That is not a bad oak tree at all. I don't think so. I could be biased, but I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. Let me grab spruce leaves. We'll try to sprinkle some spruce leaves in the middle to kind of give it a little bit of like a shading effect, I guess. I don't want to overdo it, but I definitely want there to be like a considerable amount of variation with the leaves. Okay, and then now what? Azalea? We could do some azalea. Yeah, I like this. This one looks really good. I like this one a lot. Not perfect. Like, I'm sure I'm sure it's been done better, but all things considered, like if we add our bushy leaves resource pack now, they'll probably both look way better. Let's see. Oh yeah, those are some trees. This one, I don't know, but this one way better. Way better. I could even do, maybe we can, I used to do this with my birch trees. Dino, thank you for the follow. I used to do this with my birch trees. We could probably sprinkle a little bit of deep slate in there to shade it up a little bit. I like it. I think it looks good. And then for the bottom, we could probably do some tough stairs, maybe. Then we could sprinkle maybe mossy cobblestone in here. What's up, Dino? Dino, how's it going? I like it. I like it a lot. Dude, this is clean. Oh, I also have, I did make some other, let me see if I can spawn them in actually. I might have a schematic for them. Give me 1 second though. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes or so. Give me a sec, guys. We are back. All right. I want to see if I have schematics. I think I did try to craft. Well, I used custom trees for my Guardian farm, right? I used custom trees for that. Floating island. Where's, I don't know if I have custom oak trees though. I don't think so. I guess we could go copy schematics for them. Jason, welcome in. How we doing, dude? Either way, I think I like this a lot. Maybe a mossy cobblestone wall or a stair would go nice here. Oh, we could even do... And I think a tough stair here. Not bad. Do you have any... Get on and start recording. Also, watch the Mumbo Jumbo interview with Skiz and Impulse. They did that on their podcast. I learned a lot from that, from just Mumbo talking about how he records his videos and makes his content. So I would definitely watch that for sure. I'd watch that for sure. I like this oak tree. I think it looks decent. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. It's got a good canopy. It's a lot bigger than the other one that I built. I might scrap this one because this one's very small. I feel like oak trees are supposed to, but I like this though. I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely do that, dude. It helped me a lot. I'm from Indonesia. Welcome in. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, we got 2 custom trees done. Pretty happy with them. I can't lie. See what they look like with shaders on. Oh, these look good. These look good. Maybe this part needs to be buffed out a little bit, but not too much. You have somewhere to download the schematics? I'm working on setting up a Patreon. I will be releasing all of my builds and stuff on Patreon. Eventually. I need to figure out how to set it up first, though. But once I get it set up, it'll be all of my builds will be on there. And my custom trees and all that stuff. Everything will be on there. Ooh, this is definitely missing something. Maybe this needs to come down a little bit. I mean, overall, though, I think it's pretty solid. I'm actually really happy with this tree. I'm very surprised about that. Yeah, the wandering trader's been chilling under the tree. Kraz, welcome in. How we doing? What's up, Kraz? Javishua, thank you for the gifts, dude. Okay, but for next season of Wandercraft, right? Like, I'm gonna be building in this style a lot, and I wanted to build some custom trees, which we got. Jenny, welcome in. But now I need structures, right? And I have a bunch of different like concept arts that I'm gonna be basing a lot of my builds off. So I'm thinking we start work on one of those too, because I want to do like a coastal city. I recently... Wait, Kraz, why'd you quit? Why'd you quit Minecraft? Did you die again in hardcore? I don't enjoy it anymore. Oh, that's fair. You'll you know, take a break for a while and then you'll come back for sure. That looks sick. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I love this build. This is honestly like, we still need to do the interior, but I'm a pretty big fan of what we have so far. It's very spacious too. Like, we're gonna have a lot of room in here to do different things. This is also my favorite. I love this part with the little candles on top, and then also the windmill, because I used chickens with leads. I think it looks cool. I like it. Have nothing else to do. You can Minecraft is like one of those games where you can literally do anything you want to. You know? There's no end to Minecraft. You just do whatever. How do you get the hologram outside the build? This? Oh, this is, I used a mod called Camera Aperture or something like that. And it allows me to like import PNG files into my Minecraft game. And I use that as reference. I'm kind of a professional builder, but I didn't start my channel yet. Well, if you're already a professional, it sounds like you should start your channel, dude. Okay. I don't know how big I want to build these, though. That's the other thing I have to take into consideration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, maybe? One day I'll be, bro, it just takes, you gotta practice, dude. I mean, I'm not the best builder by any means, you know, but I have learned a ton of like useful building tips in the past couple of months, and I've just started applying them to my own builds. Q, thank you for the follow. This might be too wide, though. That'd be a massive build. But we kind of need it to be larger so that we can include the details. Right? We need larger builds for the details. Right now we're just doing so for Wandercraft Season 3, which is a content creator SMP I'm a part of, our Season 3 starting up soon. So I need to get some builds done for it. And a couple of the builds I have in mind, it's going to resemble like a coastal city, like a little coastal city. I don't know if these buildings would be too large or not, though. I died to a wall. Yeah, dude, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe that. That's craziness. Dude, I'll never forget watching that, dude. It hurt my soul seeing that happen. Hurt my soul. Okay, I think this juts out one actually, so I can take this like here. The grief after I died was crazy. I bet, dude. I mean, you were on what, 7,000 days or something like that? You were like super far into your world. I have a PC. Yeah, I have a PC. This might come out farther, actually. It's very difficult to build these, this style of, like, builds because the reference photos have so much detail packed into them. And obviously Minecraft is a block game. So in order to get all of that detail, you really have to build pretty big. Yeah, you have to build pretty big. And it can be challenging sometimes. So this is a new style I'm going for. I think this might be... Sammy, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Mare, welcome in. How we doing? I think this might be too far out, though. I'm good, Sammy. How are you? Anyways, I'm out. Yo, see you later, Kraz. Have a good one. What is going on with my keyboard right now? It's tripping. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just doing a little bit of creative testing. I'm probably going to end the live here shortly. We got some trees done, which I actually really like. But we're moving on to some structures. I'm not a fan of this. Why does it do this, bro? Like, whenever I delete stuff with Axiom, it, like, keeps traces of it behind. I don't know if it's because... I think it's because of Voxy. It did that with all of my flashback footage, too, for my last hardcore episode. I had to, like, completely turn Voxy off. I like your trees. Thank you. I'm tired, but good. No, I feel that, dude. It was a long week. It's been, it's been a crazy couple of weeks at work. Can't lie. Use one type of wood to make it look better. I don't agree with that. I think you should be able to... I don't really use blocks, like, for what they're intended to be used for. I just use them as colors. I spawned in this, which is like a color field. And these are all the blocks in the game. And you just look at them as colors. You don't look at them as blocks. And then that's what I do, right? So, like, for example, obviously I wouldn't use, like, tuff isn't wood. Tuff is like a stone. But I use it in my trees because it looks like tree bark, you know? I did the same thing here too. So I don't really build wooden houses. I build houses made out of blocks that look like wood, you know, or that resemble that material. It's kind of how I've started building. I think you're able to add a lot of, like, texture and depth without actually adding depth to your builds. Do you practice for your new episode? We're not working on a hardcore build at the moment, no. Arson, welcome in, dude. And died to some piglins? Ooh. Yeah, piglins are brutal in the early game. Piglins are brutal. I'm doing pretty good, Arson. Can't complain too much. Saw the Roman Empire video, was fire, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really like the Roman inspired builds. I thought they came out pretty cool. I liked them a lot. It was a lot though. It was a lot of building, a lot of work. Why are you trying to become a better builder? Is it for a Minecraft hardcore video? Well, I'm just trying to become a better builder in general. You know, like I think my builds are pretty solid, but you know, they could always be better. So I'm more so just practicing just in general, you know, not specifically for hardcore, but it will help in the hardcore series for sure. I don't know. Do I want to continue with the red roof? The red roofing or no? I don't know. Hard to see the result of the last few weeks. Dude, yeah, it was awesome to bring it all together. I will say that was awesome. Especially because that video probably took me 40 hours to record. Yeah, it was like 35 to 40 hours of me just like... Well, it was 300 Minecraft days. How long is 300 Minecraft days? Hey, Siri. I forgot I turned Siri off. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. I'm going to consult with chat. Hold on one second. Oh! No way! Was it? Dude, I started on day 700, and then we ended off on day like 986. That's like 4 days worth of work in IRL time. That's insane. That's way more than 35 or 40 hours. Raz, what's up, dude? Thank you for the heart me, dude. I don't know what I want to do for the roof here. I think this might be too wide. 2, 3, 4, 7. Maybe we could do by 7. I can move this probably. I could probably also bring this in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Wait, okay, hold on. How to build on my own. Can you give me any tips to improve? Honestly, I would say, like, watch really good builders playing Minecraft, you know? So, like, watch, like, BOO, Linksy. Watch people like that so that you can learn how to become a better builder. That's what I do. I watch a lot of, well, not a lot, but I find myself watching builders that I want to build, like, you know, on skill level wise. It's like the best advice I could give you. kind of house are you building? Well, I'm referencing concept art. I could pull it up. I keep forgetting that I have this mod and I can show you guys what I'm working on. But I need a lot of builds like this for Wandercraft, right? So I'm taking reference photos. Oops. So right now we're trying to do something like this, you know, because I'm going to be building a city. So I'm going to need a lot of different houses and stuff. Just a lot of different buildings in general. It's kind of what we're working on. Right. So if we're looking at it from this angle, that looks like an abandoned house. No, it just looks semi-realistic. I don't think it looks abandoned though. It's just really the roof designs that are like difficult for me sometimes. Because you have to build these roofs in a very specific way in order to like keep the blocks, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like this one's going to be challenging here. This one. Is that a house from an anime or a movie? I think it's just concept art. It's probably from a movie. I don't know. I saw it on Pinterest. It caught my eye, so I saved it. Are you on Modern? I am on Modern, yes. Whoa. Okay. This bottom roof is going to be challenging. I don't, because the thing is, it's not to scale, right? So the concept art that I'm looking at, it looks way more slim than the actual building. But it's the same size here. But then the roof, just very strange. So I have to kind of figure out how to do this roof here. So tired, but I think it's more mentally because I didn't do almost anything except for the gym, bro. I feel that though. I completely understand where you're coming from, dude. What's up, ranked? Yeah, like this part, see, it's we're gonna have to mess around with this a little bit. Not exactly sure how we're gonna do this side of the roof. Maybe stairs? We can incorporate some stairs here. What's the city for? It's going to be for the content creator SMP that I'm a part of. I think season 3 starting here soon. So I need to get some builds ready for that, which is what we're working on now. That looks a little weird though. Yeah, not a fan of that. Anyway, I think I'll stop there. The main thing I wanted to work on today was some custom trees, and we got it. So I am going to end live there, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to be put on like a relatively normal schedule next week. So I should be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The usual, most likely. It all depends, though. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're at. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next live. Also, hop into the Discord. We have some really important announcements coming out. One of them being my mod pack. I'm trying to get an official mod pack on Modrinth right now. I'm just waiting for the approval. So we've had a lot of questions about like what mod pack you're using. Can I download the mod pack anywhere? You will be able to download it officially off Modrinth once it gets approved. So we're just waiting on that. So hop into the Discord to, you know, figure out when that's coming out. Also, just to know when we're going live or posting a video. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you later. Take it easy. Josh, have a good night. Raz, have a good one. Mayor, take it easy. Matt, have a good one as well.